What's up, guys? Today we're going to take a look at how to pass the knee shield half guard, okay? One of the most reliable passes with the gi, okay? We have a lot of different passes, of course, no gi style as well. Please check my instructional course called Smashing the Half Guard, where we go over a bunch of options from there. But today, one of the most reliable passes, at least to get out of the half guard. Sometimes it's hard to establish side control with this pass, but then we combine with something else that we're going to see in a minute here, a different pass, okay? So my opponent here is playing his knee shield half guard, okay? Knee shield half guard. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have two grips here. I'm going to control the collar to keep the guy close to me, especially when I'm starting to pass. And I'm going to control his bottom leg here, okay? I can control at the knee here, it's fine, I make a grip here, or the best, if I can, is controlling here at the cuff of the pants, okay? So a lot of times I'm going to have to adjust here, use my other hand and feed to this one here. My arm is going behind his leg, okay? I'm controlling this leg here to prevent him from recovering his guard when I start to pass, okay? If I control close to the knee, yeah, it's okay too, but my hand is too close to his hand. He might convert this into a lasso or maybe break this. It's easier to break this grip than this one at the cuff of the pants, okay? So if I could, I would choose right here. And I'm gonna control the collar. Of course, he's not gonna let me. Maybe he's controlling my sleeve already. I'm gonna have to break this grip and then control the collar, okay? And from here, I'm going to tripod up and free my leg, okay? My head goes right here in front of his shoulder. My goal at the end of the day is flattening the guy, putting him on his back. So if I push my head right against his shoulder, it helps to turn the guy flat, okay, while I'm passing. Because the shield really only works if he's on his side. If he's flat on his back, there is no shield. His knees are pointing up. There is no shield anymore. So I'm here. I'm starting from here. Control the cuff of the pants. I control the collar. If he blocks my arm, I pommel. Control the collar. And I'm going to tripod up. Okay? Let's get a little different angle here so you guys can see my leg work. I'm going to drive my head in front of his chest and I tripod up on my toes. Okay? I want to slide this shin over his shin, and my knee goes towards his ankle, okay? It doesn't go forward because his shield is on my way, so my knee goes back towards his knee, okay? I have the two grips here, cuff of the pants, collar, head right in front of his shoulder. I can use the pants grip here to punch his leg down a little bit so I can slide my shin on top of his shin. My knee going towards his ankle so I can free my leg. And then we are here more or less perpendicular to him. Because now I'm going to drive my head all the way against his shoulder, trying to put his back on the ground, glue that top shoulder on the ground. And that's the pass. Sometimes it's not easy to do it, or to finish, establish side control, and then we see a little option. Okay, I'm working here. Pant grips, collar control, tripod up, head in front of his chest, in front of his shoulder. Make sure to not drive your head under his armpit because he can catch me here with a loop choke, and then that's not a good idea, of course. Make sure your head is right there. Tripod up, punch his leg down a little, knee slice, shin slice, head in front of his shoulder. I go perpendicular on my toes, pushing the guy down, flat. He might try to push me away, and I keep the collar control here, maintaining the pressure, okay? A lot of times too, if I cannot push the guy flat on his back completely, I change the grip from the collar to the elbow. Once I pick his elbow up, then it's easier to flatten the guy and establish my side control. Okay, a lot of times too, as I'm doing the pass, as I tripod up, his top leg now steps on my hip. Stepping on my hip, as I try to get close, I cannot really get close. So I move a little closer to north and south now to clear this leg. So now I can drive the guy. My knee goes to his hip, blocking the hip. And I'm going to start flattening the guy. Okay, again, if it turns to his side, I can pick the elbow up. Sometimes, of course, I can, from the collar, I can cross face to help turn the guy flat. And then we are here passing the guard. Okay? So that would be the ideal situation. If I can free my leg and pass right away. A lot of times, I will have to combo with a different pass because instead of the guy pushing me away and trying to hip escape, he's balling up. He feels that I already passed. If he balls up and connects elbow to the knee, then I cannot get on the inside, right? He's blocking me there. It's going to be hard to finish this pass the way that we did. I'm going to have to throw my leg over as one of the options and go to this leg weave position. So let's take a look here. Still the same, knee shield half guard, controlling the cuff of the pants, collar, head in front of his shoulder, I tripod up, punch his leg down, shin slice. I'm here, he's balling up, he's on his side. If I try to go far, I cannot get inside, okay? So for that situation, still with my tripod, if I cannot really get on the inside, I get my knee in between his legs, my leg in between his legs. And I'm low here, right? He tries to move around. I can follow the guy. I have the collar grip. I still have the pants. My knee in between his legs, closer to his hip. I'm blocking his bottom leg. If I lift my knee up, he can recover his guard, okay? I have a video explaining all the details about this pass, no-gi style. But with the gi, let's see some options from here. Still a head collar, still a head pants. And I'm low, controlling this top leg here with my body, with my ribs. Okay? So he cannot just free this top leg too easily. So the two primary options here is either flattening the guy again, and I go to the mount. If I cannot flatten him, then we go to his back or behind him, okay? So in this case, he's still balled up. I cannot flatten the guy. I let go the pant grips, and I control here behind his back, controlling his belt. Stay low, head in front of his chest. I'm gonna hook this top leg here, his ankle, stretch his leg all the way, so I can buy time to hop behind his back, okay? Push off this foot, I lift my other one, and I'm running behind the guy, okay? If it tries to turn into me, make sure my elbow is on the ground so he doesn't get his underhook, and I'm here now, controlling cross face and underhook to establish my side control. We are here again, controlling, tripoding, punching, knee slicing, trying to flatten the guy. I cannot flatten him. He's too balled up. I cannot get on the inside. Knee in between. I'm low. Now, sometimes he's going to try to push me away. If he pushes me away, he gives me space for my underhook. I'm going to underhook him, and now my shoulder starts running on top of his shoulder, in front of his shoulder, which helps to flatten the guy out. If I'm flattening him, then I can go to the mount, okay? Because it's harder for him now to connect his knee to his elbow since he's all twisted, okay? I get here, then multiple options. Either cross face, I can have underhook and overhook, or I can have underhook and I cross face the guy with my head, okay? Any of these options here to transition to the mount, okay? Flatten the guy, open his arm so there is space for me to maneuver this knee under his armpit, move the other leg around, and we are here into the mount position.